What's up, you guys? This is your girl AB, and we are here at the Blhueprint podcast, where I'm your host, Ashley Blue. Tune in every Thursday at 8:30 p.m., where you will learn so much about yourself, so much about what you want to do in life. We are on this journey together. I promise you. This is for anybody who is starting over and want to lay out that blueprint before we start building on top of it. Okay, this is what it's for. It's what it's for. Okay, we keep our eye on the vision, and the vision is getting to that higher you, getting to that higher self. Okay, because you deserve so much. You deserve so much. Okay, we're not settling for less. We're not doing that anymore. Okay, now the topic of the day is becoming a better version of you. Now, this is a 3-part series. This is part 1, and for me, these are the stages that I feel like I went through. So hopefully I can help you in any way, So the first stage I went through is being stripped of everything. That was stage 1 for me. Being stripped of everything. It had happened plenty of times before, but I decided that this last time was the big strip, because I was allowing people to basically control my life. Okay, I was venturing out, trying to figure out, it's called people pleasing. If I'm being honest, it's called people pleasing, and that's a mother and father wound that I need to take care of on my own. Well, we're in this together, but that's a wound that I have to take care of, just trying to please people to make sure that they feel good about themselves, and then I'm left feeling like shit. And that's not fair. That is not fair to me. That is not fair to my children. That is not fair to my consciousness, because I'm going to be left suffering at the end of it. I was in so many toxic situationships, so many toxic friendships. Like, I had one of my friends set me up. I've had that happen. I've had another so-called friend threaten me and the safety of my family. I've had another friend who ghosted me due to a small disagreement, which I feel like they had been plotting to leave me in the dust for the longest, because I didn't do what they said. Okay, and if you see this, we'll fight about it. I don't care. Anyway, and then there was another friend that I just decided to remove myself from, because there's just too much going on. It was just too much going on. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to have myself in that mix, and I already had a lot of shit going on myself. Now, I was, how do I say this? I was so in tune with pleasing other people, so in tune with making other people feel good, that I forgot about me. I honestly forgot about me. And that sucks. And so now I'm going through stage 2. Okay? Let me retract. Because stage 1, I wasn't just stripped of, friendships, relationships. I was stripped of my house. I was stripped of cars. I got left with nothing. Thank God I have family. Thank you, God. I have a praying grandmother. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm so grateful that I have family, because I probably would have been just left out on the street. Because the relationships that I was in, toxic as hell. Just for a place to stay is crazy as fuck, right? I did that. I'm not going to hold you. I did do that. And I tried to make them work too. Like, real life loved these people. But it didn't work out, So then that brings me to stage 2. We're circling back, y'all. Stage 2, the thought of detachment. Leaving people the fuck alone. Okay? I have the biggest problem on leaving people the fuck alone when I love them. Okay? When I have love for somebody, I have a very hard time leaving them in the dust. I don't like that. I'm like that, but I do have a very hard time doing that. And that's that people pleasing. I want to please everybody, make sure everybody's good, make sure everybody's okay, and I don't want to leave on bad terms. And then when we leave on bad terms, now I'm in my head. I'm spiraling. I'm in my head for days. And then, it goes away, but it's always in the back of my head, so I reach out again because I want to make sure that everything goes well. But now, with the thought of detachment, I'm saying what I need to say, and I'm letting it go. Saying what I need to say and letting it go. Friends, family, relationships. Sorry, y'all. I'm being a mom right now. Give me a second. But I kept allowing people to control my life. I kept letting them have the biggest opinion on how my life should go and what I should do with it. And I should not have given them so much power over me to where they started getting power hungry. They were expecting me to always say yes. That's another reason why I said a friend literally just left me because of something I didn't do for them. And I feel like that was fucked up. That was simply fucked up because the one time I say no, now you don't want to fool with me anymore. And it's crazy work. But all of that toxicity was leading me to drinking excessively, smoking all the time. Okay, yes, sir. Smoking all the time.
Again.
Okay, mommy's doing a show, okay? Give me 1 second. Thank you. And all of that made me very anxious. All of that made me so anxious. My anxiety was up like crazy. Anywhere I went, anybody I was around, I was just anxious all the time. And that's when I had to start labeling my thoughts. Okay? Labeling your thoughts, it gives you a moment to observe your thoughts and observe your feelings, because so many times when you don't label your thoughts, you start doing actions that you're not supposed to be doing. So take a second, okay? And when somebody like doing all that rah, fussing at you and stuff like that, take a moment and really analyze the situation instead of barking back. Really analyze the situation, see where it's really going, and see if this animosity is even really towards you. Because something in me, I always trigger people. Always. I am a big trigger, a huge trigger for a lot of people. And sometimes you have to see, like, did I just give you PTSD? And people don't be thinking that. Like, just like anybody could trigger you. Anybody. Get out the street. Anybody can trigger you. So that's why I say you have to observe your thoughts. Like that negative thought that popped in your head. Am I good enough? Why am I asking myself, am I good enough? Am I? Yes. You know what I'm saying? You want to always say yes because you are good enough. You are good enough. You're going to always be more than enough. Okay? Stop leaning. That's that mother wound. We keep leaning on other people for validation to make ourselves feel good because we feel like that's all we got. No. You have to accept yourself. You have to accept yourself for who you are in this moment. But you also have to accept where you're going, where the choices that you are making now. Are these the choices that you want to take on to get you where you need to really be? Or are you going to accept the person you are today, just like you accepted Tanya for doing you the way that she was doing you, but you just kept it pushing and stuck around? Like you accepted, let me throw another name out there, like you accepted Antonio for doing you X, Y, and Z. He did you dirty as hell. But look at you. You still stuck around. He wasn't paying out one bill. But you still stuck around. It's okay. I'm not coming at nobody because I have gone through the same exact fucking thing. I can't tell y'all nothing if I haven't been through it. Okay? And that's why I said we're going through this together. That's what this Blhueprint podcast is all about. We're going through this bullshit together. Okay? I'm itching, y'all. I'm itching. But knowing what you want and who you want to be are two different things. Okay? Who do you want to be? Like I asked you last episode, what is your next chapter? What are you deciding to do with your life? Be honest with yourself. Accept positive and negative thoughts. I know that sounds crazy, but you need to accept both thoughts, because sometimes you let those negative thoughts take over your positive thoughts, and that doesn't even need to be the case. Okay? Hello. I'm just saying, stop trying to control everything. Stop trying to control the narrative, because for so long you spun out of control. That is not for you. It's not for me either. Let me not say that. People who try to control me often tell me, stop trying to control everything. Stop trying to control everything. Me thinking like, oh, they were trying to control me, XYZ. Yes, they were. But at the end of the day, there was a message within that. Stop trying to control everything. Stop thinking that just because XYZ ain't do this, that you feel this way, and now you gotta go do A, B, C, D, E. No, it don't even have to be that. You can just go with the flow. Just go with the flow of the things. Then just say okay. Stop feeding into the negative bullshit, because that's what they want. People feed off of negativity and it makes them feel superior. Stop giving them that and accept yourself for who you are. If they say that you XYZ, okay, because you know who you really are deep within. You know who you really are. Stop letting people tell you who you are and accepting that. Accept who you believe that you are. Okay? And focus on that and get further in life. I promise you, you would get further. Hey, Doodlebug. You would get further in life switching your perception on how you view things than sticking to what you already know. Just like I was hanging out with somebody the other day, right? And they were like, oh my gosh, the rain, it makes me so sad. You know, it makes me tired. It makes me gloomy. It doesn't make me feel good. And I'm like, me, I love the rain. I love how the rain falls down. I love how it feels on my skin. I love how it hits my glasses. I love the rain. It's just giving serenity. It's giving peace, a shedding. It's like you're shedding all the bullshit and letting it just go to the wayside. Rain helps things grow. Rain helps things grow. So while you're planting those seeds and you're getting rid of all that negative bullshit, all the stuff that people told you, you shed it out. You just let it fall. Strip yourself of all that negativity, all that bullshit, and just let it go. Free yourself, Fantasia. Just let it go, y'all. Just let it go, Elsa. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Sometimes you just gotta make a joke about some things. Like, you know how people get pissed off when you're laughing in their face? I used to piss people off with that, and I stopped doing that because it was taking a toll on my marriage. But in reality, I was laughing at it because why are we taking something so small? Like, it could be something so small we can get through it together, but now it's this big old thing and I'm laughing because how did you taking the trash out become this whole all day thing? It shouldn't be an all day thing. It's out of my control. That's something you were supposed to do. You are a grown person. You know what I'm saying? It's when you start looking at the logistics and really thinking logically. Okay. Why are we harboring over feelings that we can't control? Why are we harboring over things that we can't control? Okay, so what? You didn't get that job. Go find another one. Okay, so what? Your man cheated on you. Are you going to stay or are you going to go? If you're going to stay, why are you? If you're going to stay, you can complain. But why you've been complaining for 5-6 days, Bookie? You're going to stay. If you're going to leave, leave. If it's out of your control, it's out of your control, boo. I'm just saying. But learn from your mistakes. Learn from them. And when you have those negative thoughts, please do me a favor. Just do the opposite. Do the opposite. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to get this job. Why are you not going to get the job? Oh, y'all, look at that sun hit me. Boom. Sunshine on me. Do the opposite of those thoughts, and don't let Miss Fear slap your ass in the motherfucking face. Don't let her slap you in your face like that and lay down. Don't lay down. Get up. Get up, Bookie. Come on now. Don't lay down and take that. You lay down and let Pooh from up the street fuck you senseless. Don't let fear do that shit to you too. You know what I'm saying? You see where that got you. Pooh left you with a baby and dipped on you. Be for real. Be for real. Left you senseless, okay? And let it go. You are not that thought. You are not that negativity. You are not that anxiety. You have to differentiate. You have to tell yourself, y'all look at my teeth. But anyway, you have to separate it. You just have to. You just have to. You have to think positive. Like, okay, boom. You start thinking, oh my gosh, where do I go from here? What is the thing that you always wanted to do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What's the thing that you always want to do? What is something you like to do? Do you like to draw? Do you like to color? Do you like to walk? Do you like to write music? Do you like to run your mouth and talk all day? I mean, like, what is it, something that you like to do? Do you like to eat? Me, I go out to eat. Big Mama ain't get this big for no reason. I'm just saying, but I was looking for things to do. Because when I wasn't looking for things to do, that led me to drinking, that led me to smoking. I ain't never done no crack, I ain't done no shit like that. But I was drinking, like, the normal stuff, but it was becoming excessive, and I was out fucking. Okay? I was out here fucking. Now, I wasn't just fucking anybody. I wasn't doing that, but I did go through a whole phase, just like everybody else. I did go through that, but that goes back to self-worth. Like, do you feel like you are worthy? Do you feel like you are worth it? Do ya? God damn. Anyway, we got to get rid of that irrational fear. I crack myself up. We got to get rid of that irrational fear of thinking that we're not going to get anywhere, or letting that anxiety take over us, that crippling anxiety take over us and let us feel like we're not good enough. And is that a ladybug? Y'all, it's a ladybug that came over here. Great signs, great signs. Bugs love me. I hate that. I hate that sometimes because they like the... Anyway. But... Now, I usually hold on to those intense emotions, that irrational fear, to where it sends me in a tizzy, and I don't know what to do with myself. So that's when I start handling my frustration tolerance. Okay? Now, my son is actually kind of going through that right now, where he has a very, very low tolerance for bullshit. Okay? And I do too. Like, when you're piling it on, my tolerance is like doop, 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 doop. And then I'm like this for the rest of the day, just holding on to that last little piece of tolerance of, oh shit, baby, you get what I'm saying? Like, It could be a spiral of anything, y'all. Like one day on my car, the side mirror came off, and then a couple days before that, my bumper came off my truck. Like, it's just like boop, 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 like, and leaves me just sitting there. Excuse me, y'all. I got indigestion. But when you have taken all that you can take, you're going to take that initiative to figure out what the fuck do I need to do, because you can't be talking to people any kind of way, y'all. You can't do that, especially while we're here at the Blhueprint. We're going to start these businesses. So get your shit together. We have to get this together before we start this business, okay? Because we can't be out here talking to anybody any kind of fucking way, okay? We just can't do that. We just can't. And we can't let people boss us around, pick on us, and all this other stuff either. And all this negativity that we're feeding into. Go sit your ass down somewhere in some nature. Go touch some water. Go get in a pool or something. Go do something. Go sit by a fire pit and talk to God. Do something that you enjoy. Something out of the ordinary that makes you feel good inside. Do it. Do it. Stop. Stage 3 is practice your belief. If you believe that you are going to do great, you're going to do great. Now, you may have some mistakes. You may have some bumps and curves in the road, but you have to be the product of what you believe in. We got to get this foundation together, y'all, before we start these businesses. Because if you have all these negative thoughts about this business, your business is not going to flourish. It's not. If you have all this negativity going on, you're not going to flourish. You have to find a balance. You have to. So we're going to have to we got to just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. We have to. We have to, y'all. We just have to. Start your mornings different. What do you see your higher self doing? Are you starting your day off waking up at 7 a.m.? Are you starting your day off brushing your teeth? Those are the essentials. Are you starting off with your morning affirmations? Are you starting your morning? Just do something that makes you feel good to start off your day. Okay? So you can have a very productive day, so you can keep moving forward, so you can start making more money. The happier you are, the more money you make. I have learned that the happier you are with yourself, the more money you make. Because when I'm over here down and depressed and shit, I ain't making no motherfucking money, bitch. You think I'm making money off this? No, I'm not. I'm doing this because I feel like it's a great thing to help out my fellow people. And something I like to do. Find you something you like to do. I like to run my damn mouth. So here I am. Anywho, don't miss out on opportunities because of the negativity that you got going on up here. Change the narrative, change your perspective. Think, I feel so much anxiety right now. Why don't you take that second to say, what's this feeling? I feel anxiety, but I'm not going to let it take over me. Right now, I have X, Y, and Z to do, and I feel anxiety because of this. What can I do now to change it? Boom. Boom. Boom, baby. I'm just telling you, it doesn't take much. It's all in your perspective, all in how you look at it. All right, y'all. Now let's get into a couple albums that have come out. Okay, some albums I would love for y'all to check out. That concludes our 3 stages for the day. If you're still here, thank you so much for still being here. A couple albums that I would love for y'all to check out is the Baby Making album by Jacquees. We got the Chromacopia. Oh my gosh. Chromacopia by Tyler, the Creator. I would love y'all to check out. And also, next Friday, your girl will be performing at Plum Bar. Again, just mentioning it. I will be performing at Plum Bar. Make sure you tune in. Next Thursday, I will have more information for you guys. And I have another event coming up this December 6th. The December 6th is going to be a nice little all-women show. It's going to be very, very, very fun. Okay, pull up. We got food trucks, we got food, we got drinks, we got hookahs. Okay, we got hookahs, we got so many beautiful artists in the building. If you would like to sign up for that, please let me know. Also, I want to just mention a couple restaurants that are in the city of Birmingham that I have checked out personally and that I will soon check out. One in particular place will have to be called Salud Tequila. It is a very, very chic place. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. If you have seen my stories, you see me there. You know, they're welcoming. They told me I was beautiful. They told me I was pretty. They make you feel good inside. Make you want to buy a drink, honey. Make you want to buy a drink. All right, and another place I would like to check out is Southern Kitchen and Bar. I will probably be there next week sometime. If you would like to kick it with me, let me know. We can go out to eat, have a little brunch. Black Market has now moved to over there by Munchies and Saturn, if you know where that's at. If not, that's on you, boo. I'm sorry. I'm not going to give you the addy. Just look it up. It is not on the south side anymore. Thank God, because I enjoy going to Black Market. And another place that just opened up would be Surf Hound. So look these places up. Check them out. I told y'all, these are things that I like to do. These are things, if you want to hang out, if y'all want to make this a big thing, let me know. If you're still here, I greatly appreciate you. And I love you so, so much. Make sure y'all tune in next Thursday. Next Thursday we'll be live for sure. I don't have too many things to do next Thursday, and I'm leaving my schedule clear next Thursday. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for tuning in to the Blhueprint podcast, where I am your host, Ashley Blue. And you can follow me on all social media platforms at ASHLEEBLHUE. And thanks for watching.